This is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I am playing World of Tanks, and the tank I am playing is the American T69, and the map is Ensk. This tank is an autoloader, so it can store more than one round at the same time. I can have 4 rounds loaded. However, it takes a long time to reload. It takes about a half an hour to reload. So this is the type of tank that you want to have those gun rammers or anything that would make the rounds load faster. I'm also doing a mission, and the mission is that I have to hit 3 different types of tanks, and this is the tank to do it with.
Enemy is hit. Penetration. Turret controls are busted. We can't turn it.
I'm going to hide to avoid artillery fire. Just going to sneak in right over here. So obviously I took 2 shots without seeing if they hit or not, and I don't know if they did.
The turret slowly. It should be working now. Target acquired. Let's find another target.
Ah, I'm hitting the wrong keys on the keyboard. Oh, that was just awful. I did something really weird and I hit the wrong keys on the keyboard, and I don't know if my track was damaged or not, and I don't know if I was moving. I wanted to move. It was just really weird. What I wanted to do was I wanted to go around and flank the IS-3. I didn't want to hit them from the front because there was a Lorraine, and the Lorraine is also an autoloader. So I saw this other tank, and I wanted to take shots at him. I couldn't lock on, and I hit the wrong key on the keyboard. I got tracked, and I was confused. I don't know if I used my repair kit or not. And I wasn't moving, and I looked, and I saw that I was hitting the E key. I don't know what the E key does, but that's the key I was hitting. The E key. What does that do? Is that throttle? No, I don't know what the E key does, but that's what I was hitting. For some reason I was hitting the E key. So it screwed up my game, and it looks like their team was very aggressive. They're winning 7-0. I was really excited about this game. I was like, I'm going to complete this mission, I'm going to hit 3 different tanks, and let's see how he plays. It's too bad there was a tank right in front of him. Yeah. Now he's got to run. He is going to get swarmed. He cannot stay there. He needs to leave as quickly as possible. They really should regroup, but of course, you know, they're not really regrouping. They're spreading out. Because think about it. You got a lot of enemy tanks right in the area in front of the screen. And if you regroup, if they had all fled to the north, they could have ganged up on the tanks in the north while the tanks in the south were hunting targets. So the tanks, it would have delayed them. It took a while for them to find this guy. They would have had to search for targets, and during that time they could have had a little bit of an advantage over some of these other tanks. But they didn't do that. That's why it's important to regroup. This T-32, he should not be driving like that. He should have gone around the side of the VK, but he didn't. And what he's doing is look like he's trying to ram him, but he shouldn't be playing like that. Yeah, he must be doing the ramming mission or something. I'd be ramming him too, with this type of a disadvantage. Keep ramming him, not causing any damage. Keep on hitting him. Wow, that's pretty good. Well, they're going to swarm on him.
We've lost a track.
That's nice. MASH. I wonder who MASH is. Vehicle destroyed from Dr. Blue. It looks like there's one tank left. Tier 9, he's got 4 kills. Let's see what he does. And I'm sure they all think he's somewhere else. But they'll spread out. They'll spread out to try and find him, and then they'll swarm on him. Obviously, they know he's going to head for that base at some point. He's doing pretty good. He must be a good player. He's moving around the field well. He's taking an approach. Okay, so the enemy's right there. I don't know if there's I'm sure that there's a way you could zigzag through the trains. I don't know. But that was an interesting game. Didn't work out so well for me. Let's see how I did. I was midway. And I'm ready to start another game with this T69. Hopefully this game will be better. I'd like to see my crew member go up to the next level, because I want to get rid of this snapshot and get something better. Something that causes damage. So this is Redshire. This is a nice map. I like this map. They have made changes to it, and I haven't learned all the changes yet. And since this was not the map that I had played a lot even before, so I don't fully know this map. And obviously nor do I fully know any of the maps. I'm a lower tier tank. Normally I go into the houses, but because this is a rapid load, because it's a T69 and I've got the autoloader, I'm going to go find some place where I can hit somebody many times and then run and hide. So I'm thinking I'm going to be in the left somewhere, in the west. I don't know how they changed it on either side. I got to be able to get 4 shots in and then run and hide. So I'm keeping an eye out for all the rocks and things that I can hide behind. 2-second reload. I want to use as much of these trees to cover my tracks. I don't like the fact that this TD is hogging it. You want to follow the same path he is. Stay under cover as much as possible. Get right into here. I wish I could shoot at that guy, but there's something in the way. Can't shoot at them either. It's going to be difficult to move from here without a risk. Can't hit any of those tanks, unfortunately. Oops. I got spotted. Gotta move. Didn't see him there. This is a nice spot to be in, as long as the artillery doesn't hit me. So I gotta move occasionally to avoid artillery. Not able to grab anything here. It's too bad. Oh, there was one. He's too low. I'm going to stay low. I shouldn't be spotted if I stay low. Wow, this is difficult. Somebody spotted me. I'm going to run for cover just in case. I'm only at half my health. Well, if I don't hit somebody, I'm not going to get any experience, so I got to do something. Okay, so I guess I missed all of my opportunities. Let me go after this 1390. I guess I'm not going to be going after him. This rarely happens. I rarely have a game like this.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Ready to fire. Where'd they go?
I'm sure that tank won't survive. Now would be a good time for me to reload. I'm sure the other artillery is going to be right here, and I only got one shot. Everyone's going to swarm on them. Well, there he goes. So that was a very difficult game for me. I would say that's one of the worst games I've ever had. But when you play something like a TOG, that sort of thing happens often. If you have a fast-moving team and you have a TOG, it can be difficult to keep up with the action. My crew advanced by 3,000, so perhaps in 4 games... Oh, I got a double on that. So in 8 games, I should be able to advance. Yeah, there was a... they have a special today. Double the crew experience. So I'm going to take out this T69 again. This is a map that I know fairly well. I know exactly where to go on this. We're assaulting. I'm going to head for the F2 region, and I'm very aggressive. So I'm hopefully going to be the first one there. I'm going to start fighting immediately. Whether my allies come with me or not, most of the time they don't. But I'm definitely going to go in. And the worst that happens is if they have a sniper, the enemy might prevent me from getting there. Or if I have a slow tank and they get there first. But this tank is reasonably fast. Okay, so Or maybe it's not that fast, I don't know. But we are headed to assault the enemy. And this is where the assault will take place. It's very difficult because they're going to be able to slowly creep up the top of that dune. And they can shoot at you, and you have to shoot at just the tip of their tank, which is very difficult. But it looks like I'm going to get there first, and nobody on my team is close. I hope they come immediately. If they do, we have a huge advantage.
Permission to engage. One of our tracks is damaged. Target released. Penetration. We didn't penetrate their armor. Penetration. Lost the track. They killed our driver. We're covering his position.
So now I'm going to go into a position
Turret jammed.
to reload. I'm going to keep on moving.
We fixed the turret, but it's still not turning very fast. Enemy armor is damaged. The turret is stuck. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Okay, so I guess my turret was damaged twice. I never had that happen, and I didn't use the repair kit. I didn't get my fourth shot in. I could have gotten a fourth shot in on that tank in front of me. I don't know if it would have made a difference. It would not have destroyed him. But I could have fired one more shot, and I held back. Because I knew that the turret was stuck, and I thought, oh, it's going to miss. But actually, it was lined up for a second there. The other issue is that I didn't fire that shot, and I forgot about reloading. So I would have lost some time there. But otherwise, it wasn't the greatest attack. This one tank that's behind me, my allies followed me in, and it's rare. Usually they don't. On the other side, it looks like we're doing good. The last time I played this game, our allies did not assault, but in this game they are assaulting. So it looks like we have an advantage here. This tank over here in the back, he's not really doing anything useful for the team. He's way too far away. And I know he probably killed that tank, but that tank had, what, like 5 hit points left, and he was surrounded by allies. You know, they would have killed him. You know, he got that lucky shot in. I do believe that these tanks are actually good at long-range sniping because they aim quickly. For example, the low is really good. Oh, and this is a fast tank, so as you can see, when you have a fast tank, it really doesn't matter if you're far away or not, because he was able to catch up with the team very quickly. And obviously, if you're in the back, if you're far away and you do have shots, then, you know, by all means stay where you are and keep on shooting. But don't stay back there just because you want to be a safe distance and you want to be a sniper. That's not a good enough reason. It doesn't win you the game. So I feel really good about this game. I think that our team is going to win. They're playing really well. The enemy should have retreated by now, and they haven't done that. As you can see, there's enemy tanks. I see if I can find them in this area. And they should have retreated a long time ago, those two tanks. But they didn't. Their base is being assaulted, and if their base is taken over, they lose. And if they lose half of their... I don't know if it's half, but they lose all the experience that they've been earning by killing the enemy. So I guess they're going to close in on the remaining tanks. That was the tank that I had that one more shot in, I think, and I didn't take it. This AMX M445. Let's see if there's anything else interesting. He could run and hide, that's for sure. Ooh, very interesting. You know what would have been funny? If he hit that rock and he crashed and he lost his 1 hit point. Okay, so that's the game. I guess we capped him. I'm not sure. Let's see how it worked out. I could not have possibly done well. Well, I was at the halfway mark. Not what I wanted. I was hoping for a good game. Because I have this crew member over here I want to level up. He only went down by like 1,000. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to work on that on another day.